interesting, but I don't think he has that spark. We have to have that spark, and that's why I think fire signs are the best for us, and Geminis are the best for us, because they end up being Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Time. My name is Holly. So grateful to have you all. Let's get into this reading. I'm doing two couple updates. One of them is Taylor Russell and Harry Styles. The second is Beyonce and Jay-Z. I had to remember. Please like the video so that it shares to the algorithm. And yeah, I'd love to say, let's get right into it. There will be timestamps up. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you're a member, you get to watch this first. If you aren't a member, I release it later. If you want to become a member, check out the membership tab. Okay, so King of Wands, I'm doing Harry Styles and Taylor Russell first. King of Wands, 5 of Swords, and 8 of Wands. Interesting. So I feel very strongly here that there's a lot of adventure, you know, and I say this all the time. I'm selling Aquarius, so is Harry Styles, so I totally understand him a lot. We like, and I've said this before, so just a spoiler alert, check out my first video I did about them. I don't think that they will be together for a while. I said I see it lasting about 6 months, because Harry, I believe, is on a journey of self-discovery, self-knowing, and with the bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man, I think he is already bored. And I don't mean to say there's anything wrong with her. I think she has a lot of great attributes, but Aquarius, we're very hard to please in relationships. I will say that. In the beginning, once you have our heart, and we know we can trust you, we know that there's loyalty, it takes a lot for us to leave. But in the beginning of relationships, we leave a lot. And I see him, 4 of Swords and the Strength, leaving. And I think because she, being Sun in Capricorn, is very focused on her work and doesn't initiate spontaneity. And Aquarius, we need spontaneity. I think that's why fire signs and Geminis are the best match for us, because they are very spontaneous and they keep us on our toes. We like to be kept on our toes. We like mysteries, we like puzzles, we like adventure, you know, so that's why we need a fire sign that constantly motivates us. Or Geminis. Geminis also like that, but I don't think earth signs are good for us. Or water signs. I think earth signs and water signs are the two elements that are not very good for us. So with the Hanged Man, I see him releasing her, kind of giving her like the ghost call thing that Aquarius sometimes we do. When somebody, people ask me all the time, why do Aquarius ghost? And I'll tell you this, we don't ghost. That's not true. There's 2 reasons why an Aquarius will ghost you. One of them is they feel like if they confront you, you will either lie to them or get angry when they are in the right. They know they're in the right and they'll confront you. They don't want to confront you because they know you're either going to deny it or get angry. Second reason why we'll ghost you is if we feel like there's nothing wrong, especially in a romantic situation, there's nothing wrong with you or what happened, but it's just run its course, you know? And there's a certain feeling we get that we're just like, I don't want to be in this anymore, you know? It's like it comes over us and it's like a light switch, you know? Where we can't engage with certain people anymore, not because of that person, but because of the situation. The situation has run its course. So it's Page of Cups, Three of Cups, and Seven of Swords. He sees more of like a friendship with her. And he doesn't see it being romantic. He definitely sees like a friendship. And it's confusing because Aquarius, we like to be friends with the person that we date first. But there comes that change where we're like, you know what? Actually, I think this person is very interesting. But I don't think he has that spark. We have to have that spark. And that's why I think fire signs are the best for us. And Gemini are the best for us because there ends up being a spark. You know, I say this all the time, Sagittarius. I found that when I meet a lot of Sagittarius, when they're interested in me, I'm like, in the beginning, okay, let's see, you know, then become friends. And it doesn't always work out, clearly, because I'm still single. But there is a spark that develops, you know. We don't stay in the friend zone, even though we're friends. And I think they're too much in the friend zone, if that makes any sense. So with Four of Wands and Ace of Wands, even though I see the card of marriage, I see more. I just don't get the marriage vibe. I get very friendship vibe. I get very you know, just I know Aquarius. I know Aquarius very well because I've dated a lot of Aquarius. I am an Aquarius. I have a lot of Aquarius in my family. Once we friend zone somebody, and she's got the friend zone. That's it. Like, it's like a light switch goes off. You know, King of Cups, Two of Swords. Yeah, there's a light switch that goes off, and it's like he's gonna tell her he's still healing from his last relationship, which is very valid. And he's friend zoned her. That's it. The Emperor, Knight of Cups. He's friend zoned her. And she's going to come out later in a while, not in a malicious way, but she's just going to say she felt like he gave her the wrong impression. And I can understand. I've had people tell me that too. They're like, oh, I thought you wanted to be with me. But initially we might have. But then something happens and we're like, you know what, I don't want to be with this person anymore. And people, that's why people think we're flimsy and we're flaky, but we're actually not. It's just that once somebody does something we can't move past, or there's no spark, we're not going to force it. And he doesn't want to force it with her. So, that's what I have for you. I'd love to hear what you have to say. By the way, I use the Crystal Magic Tarot deck for this. Next is Beyonce and Jay-Z. Okay, so I just wanted to do an update because allegedly people have been saying that he has her on substances and stuff like that. I don't want this to become a gossipy thing, but I really feel like, and I've said this before, I see Jay-Z leaving her. It's really brought this. Okay, before I started recording my videos, I was watching a TikTok. I don't have TikTok, but I was watching on YouTube of a lady who had an encounter with Bijou Phillips and Danny Masterson. And it's just reminded me of how Hollywood, people can really be so insecure, you know? And I think just back when Beyonce was a kid basically when she met Jay-Z, and how she must have felt having met him, and he could provide so much for her. And you know, she probably still hasn't gotten over that like little girl syndrome. Yeah, so let's do an update about them. So I did say, was it this year? I definitely think soon. I see, and this is not what I'm asking to happen, this is just what I see happening. This is intuitive based, doesn't mean it's going to happen because we just have free will. I'm usually accurate, doesn't mean I'll be accurate here. But with the Knight of Swords, the Hangman, and Five of Pentacles, I see a lot of, and I've seen this for some time, a lot of trouble in paradise. And I just got some images right now of crying, her crying. I think she might cry herself to sleep a lot about him I feel like, and I say this about Cancers, Virgos and Cancers can sometimes, Cancers more so, but Virgos too can find themselves in relationships, and Beyonce is the son of Virgo. They can find themselves in relationships that they give a lot and they get back almost nothing. And I see that happening here. And I think because she's a Virgo, she thinks that, oh, financially he's helped me out. He's helped me grow my career, you know. I just think she doesn't see a way out from being with him with the Judgment. But she does have a way out. And I said this before, I definitely see her moving to Europe, pulling a Diana Ross, Tina Turner, moving to Europe. Once she's done The Sun at the bottom of the deck. I did say this before, I think I did this reading a year ago. I said a lot of the elder people, once they've broken up, will reach out to her and say, you were so much better than he was, and he pulled you down the wrong path. And, you know, because a lot of people were comparing Beyonce to the Supremes, to Tina Turner. You know, she had such a classy trajectory when she was up and rising, and then, you know, she ended up marrying a rapper. And obviously that's not all what he is, because he does have title. I don't believe he's the most ethical person, and I dated somebody who worked with him and so forth and so forth. So I actually have a lot of people that I know that have worked with Beyonce and Jay-Z, not together but separately, which is very interesting. But I will say this, I feel like he can be very shady, you know, the shadow side of Sagittarius, his sign of Sagittarius. He can be very, very self-driven. And I'm going to say this, it sounds very controversial, but I don't believe that Jay-Z is capable of loving anybody other than himself. I strongly believe that. I don't even, you know, certain people, and I don't think he's a narcissist, I think we throw around that word too much, but I don't believe he is capable of loving anybody other than himself. And there are just some people like that in this world. So 9 of Swords, the World, and 6 of Wands. After they are done, she's going to recluse, have songs here and there, but it's going to take her a while to get over it, a very long time. And as much as I have my criticism of Beyonce, I just don't like unethical people, because I believe she's done some unethical things too. But I wish her healing, and I wish her growth, and I wish her any cleansing of darkness and negativity that is surrounding her in Hollywood. And I see that very strongly. So with the Emperor and Strength, she's going to meet a younger person, a younger guy, that's going to help her with her career. I don't see it being romantic, but I see it being music, because, you know, and this is my theory and what I pick up on, Beyonce claims to be this powerhouse, this forth and that forth, but I really think a lot of her decisions that she makes are made for her. That's just what I see. So I love to have to say, please be respectful. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.